Welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be talking about all of the ARK Survival Ascended news that has been popping up recently. We're doing these little news videos building up to the release of the game coming next month, which really does bring in the hype, as Wildcard aren't completely silent on the stuff that they're doing, but it looks like things are going to be incoming very soon. And when I mean soon, I mean within the next week or so, which is very exciting. Now, if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and just overall, if you're excited for the launch of ARK Survival Ascended. This has probably been, I used to work a little bit in the gaming industry for about a year and a half, and this has probably been one of the strangest game releases that I have been through ever in any of the gaming industry, into the fact that the game is actually coming next month, but Studio Wildcard do their releases in very different ways to lots of other companies. So we are on the World of Genesis Part 2, as you can see, because this, in fact, was the last official paid content we had in the game, and that was back, if I'm correct, in 2021. I was thinking if it was 2022, but I think it's actually been that long, and everything we've had, all the drops and stuff we've had, have all been free, which is just so strange. And yeah, let's get in with the video. So the first thing we are talking about is I want to give a shout out to one of my newest friends in the ARK community, Do. I've always sort of got in contact ever since the most recent stuff on Twitter. And if I'm correct, I am Wild Do on Twitter, or X if you want to go and check them out. He went on to say, I love Dolly and Jack right now. They're keeping the buzz and the hype alive for Asa at Jat and then at Dolly. And Hod, who if you guys may know Hod as well, Hod Gaming, is a great ARK YouTuber as well, saying they keeping my faith in ARK a tiny bit alive. And then the response was for damn sure. So the question was basically, I know you're all very busy, but do you plan to make a teaser of Asa in the next week? The community will explode of joy if you do so, which I agree there, right there. I just feel like now the community is on one of those edges where, like, even though I see a lot of people saying I've just lost all hype for Asa now because, like, you know, we're just getting nothing, but you know for a fact that when something does launch and if it looks amazing, we're gonna all go quite crazy, especially if it's looking as good as we're expecting it to. And Jack went on to say, I wouldn't confirm or deny something like this with a little bit of a, funny emoji. You'll just have to wait and see or not see. Now, from my past experience with Studio Wildcard, whenever they actually respond to something like this, because they can't completely 100% confirm it due to like company laws and stuff and the way they do things, I would say 80% out of the time I have seen Wildcard talk about something like this and tease something like this, we do actually end up getting this form of teaser. Now, am I worried that it could just be a picture of another tree? Yeah, there's always a chance of that. But the reason I don't think it will be is Wildcard have already gone on to say, to the community, they've literally said it so many times that there is going to be no more of those kind of like comparisons to the old game, because they want to focus their time on getting the game finished. They're pretty much saying that 99% of their resources is just going on to getting the game complete and ready for launch in October. And also the community creature submissions takes that little other 1%, but then obviously they do have to work on development and getting that creature ready for the game too. So that is something to look forward. Keep your eyes peeled for next week, guys. Potentially even this Friday, where we could be seeing something for ARK Survival Ascended. If not, I mean, I'm expecting to see it, like, as I've said, in literally the next week or so, because servers are shutting down on the 30th. We've worked out that the latest possible time, if they stick to their 3-week little period they do, the latest possible time we could be getting a gameplay trailer will be October 10th. So anytime from now until October 10th will most likely, from the way Wildcard release things, be the date we're going to be getting it. if it's any later than that, it is a complete joke. That's like there's no way it can be that far away from each other, but it is Studio Wildcard, and sometimes things can be like that. But also some other hype stuff that I wanted to what are we being attacked by? Oh no, I thought a Pteranodon just locked onto us there. That would have been very strange. But also something Dolly said. So someone said, got a favorite new addition to ASA. And Dolly went on to say, hard to say, just one thing. Building system ? Overall environment and weather ? Right now, I'm geeking on the environment, but what I'm most hyped about changes from week to week as we progress. So, yeah, this sounds amazing. I don't even know right now what I'm most hyped about. The building system, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how the building is going to be better in the game. We know that the snap points have been improved. We know that building is going to be improved into that sense of just being able to do things we were never able to do before. But the overall environment and weather, we've been told that there's going to be certain weather events that, you know, especially moving into ARK 2, that's meant to be an even more crazy addition to it. But the whole environment and weather and the way things are going to change could look so nice. I mean, when you consider ARK is a game that is 8 years old, and you come onto Genesis Part 2, I know this map isn't 8 years old, but it's been used in Unreal Engine 4. When you think about it, and you actually load up the map and you look at the game, you do look around and you think, this game looks great, and it still does hold up in 2023. But the way that Wildcard have been talking about how it's going to look with Unreal Engine 5 is so exciting. And just even the way they've mentioned how water is going to look so much more realistic, how they're working on getting like actual like weather disasters, and the way that water can actually have waves and all things like that. It's taken them so many years to actually try and get this to be something that they're working on, and I cannot wait to see what this is going to look like in ASA. So some other things to look forward to building up to release. So I'm very hot in the Discord on ARK, on ASA launch and stuff, because that's pretty much the only place right now you're getting your ARK Survival Ascended news. Twitter used to be the place for that, or X. They're very, very quiet on that platform. They don't really ever do it. It's mainly just Discord now, where things get talked about, things get said, and little sneak peeks go ahead. But what they do mention is they Wildcard, I think it was Dolly or Jat, I think maybe Dolly was saying that so many people are talking about Halloween, and that's something that you guys are going to have to wait to see, because I think, as we've been saying, as we've been told, events are going to be coming back. We could be kicking off ARK Survival Ascended in Halloween with the first ever Fear Evolved event. I'm so excited. I can't even believe it's 2023 and we are going to be on the island again, reliving Fear Evolved from the beginning. 2015 vibes there, like 8 years ago. That was the first time we did it. Time has gone so fast. And then obviously, things to look forward after that. You know, we'll have our first, hopefully, exciting Fear Evolve event in straight away in October on the 31st, which is the latest deadline possible. That's another reason why I don't think they'll leave it to the last date now, because if they are releasing a Fear Evolved event, they might want like a week or two to prepare it. So it could come out just before Halloween, which is obviously very, very cool. And so, yeah. They're the main things to think about. And then moving into Christmas time, obviously the launch of Scorched Earth will be happening, and then alongside that will be the addition of the new creature, the Phasalosuchus, and then the first ever Christmas event in Winter Wonderland 1. Now, I don't know, they may rebrand the names, because obviously it's a whole new game, so it may not be called Fear Evolved, it may not be called Winter Wonderland, they may completely revamp the names. The ARK Valentine's Day event used to be called ARK Valentine's Day, and then they changed the name and revamped it to ARK Love Evolved, so you never know, they may go for a completely revamped brand new name for that, which I don't think will be a bad idea to sort of do that, because it is a new game, and I don't get me wrong, I love the retro side to things, but I don't think it would be too harmful to give the events a little bit of a rebrand, and hopefully they give us more in the events too. The events were always a lot of fun, but they weren't like major content. They added ghosts and things, ghost skins and stuff, and chibis, but another little addition to what comes in those events would be so amazing too. So in the comment section down below, what do you guys hope that the special teaser is going to be? Will it finally be the gameplay trailer and release date we've been waiting for such a long time? Will we get the release date in that gameplay trailer? That is my pretty much confirmed on opinion that I think that will be at the end of the gameplay trailer release will be the release date, because it's so close now. What is it, the 12th today? It's the 12th of September, 18 days until the ARK servers shut down. And then obviously it could be in a month, but in a month's time, we could be like only, a week away from launch or something. It just feels so odd, doesn't it? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm here to keep you guys completely up to date with even the tiniest little bits of information regarding ASA. That's what the channel's always been here for. Even if it is the smallest thing, I always think it's worth giving you guys a video on it, just because it keeps that hype alive for you and keeps you guys just in the loop of what's been going on, because I know there's so many people out there that just haven't had a clue of what has been going on, because there's nothing on the official pages of ARK, and there won't be until this teaser happens. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video very soon. See you guys then.